You've got a friend in me. When the road looks rougher.
Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at something that I've been waiting to do. We're going to be looking at Toy Story Collection's Buzz Lightyear. But before we get to that, I gotta show you the box. That's right, the box. Now, if you remember from the movie, Andy gets this for his birthday, and this is basically what it is from the movie. This box right here, if you ignore the Toy Story Collection. Well, I'm not collections, it's collection. Okay. Anywho, says over 65 sayings, dual play modes, and interactive responses, pop-out wings, retractable helmet, flip-out wrist communicator, and highly posable. So it's got a lot of posability. And as you can see on each of the side is the wings, and it even says spaceship wings enclosed. Now, it doesn't come like this. The wings are in the packaging, so all you do, you just put it in, but what I did, I just put it in there and I just taped it in there, and it's still in there, which I'm glad that the tape hasn't been damaged. If you look in the back here, just like from the movie, we'll get to this in a bit, you'll see the retractable helmet, the buttons. The blue button is the Space Ranger mode, microphone, and the Toy Buzz mode. And there's a communicator, flying sounds when you pop up the wings and he starts making flying motions, and the pop out wings, and includes the certificate of authenticity, which it's somewhere in the box, but I don't feel like showing it because I mean it's basically the same thing, you know, just with John Lasseter's signature and the stamp. As you can see, it's just like from the movie. You know, there's this cartoon in the back, and there's this quote right here that he says from the movie. And I just like that they put that in there. I mean, if you're going to have a show-accurate box, you got to put that in there, and I'm glad they did. So, let's get on to the figure itself. And as you can see, the detailing on here is exquisite. I mean, just look at it. Look at the face. That is true Buzz Lightyear face right there. And that chin right there. I love that chin. And as you can see, this says Space Ranger. Now, mostly, if you get this guy, you know, some stickers will apply, but it won't stick on. So what I do, I cut like a little piece of tape and I just tape it on there, like this one right here, the Lightyear. It kept like unsticking, so I had to put tape on there, and thankfully it's not popping out. And it says laser right here, and then right here is the Space Command logo, and then all this green. I mean, the basic colors you're going to get is this lime green and this purple. And it just looks really cool. Now, if you look in the back here, it says Danger Jet Exhaust. Now, this is basically the jet exhaust. And then there's the wings. And sadly, there is no karate chop action, which I kind of wish it had, because that would be freaking awesome to do. So let's turn them on. So if you look in the bottom here, now when you get this guy in the box, as I showed you, I mean, I was going to show you the opening. Now, if you look at the opening, right there, you push the button. So on the switch in the back here, it's on demo mode. So we're not going to do demo mode, we're just going to turn it on. So when you turn it on, his head will start to move just a little bit. So let me turn this guy on. So turning it on, it just does a little shake there. Now let's get him into his toy mode. Now his toy mode is activated by this button right here.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Now when it's activated, this button and the green button can be activated. So let's do it.
I protect the galaxy from the threat of invasion. I come in peace. To infinity and beyond. This is an intergalactic emergency. Buzz Lightyear, to the rescue.
That's basically it. Now in this mode, you can push his laser. So here we go. And another thing I'm kind of irritated about is that, just like from the show, you know how if you hold the laser in, you know, you push the button, and it's like you can hold it. This one, you just push it, and that's it. So you can't hold it for it to keep going. Even if you hold it, it won't do it. Now the communicator is another cool thing. So you take this and you flip it, makes this noise. Now it's not the sound when you flip it on and flip it back in. It's not that same sound from the movie. In the movie, it sounded a lot better. This one's just a little. But if you look at the communicator, I love the detailing. I know it's a sticker, but I mean, just look at this. Gamma Sector 4, it's got all this good stuff in there. It's got the buttons, it's got the name of it, the Gamma Sector 4, this little gauge. and this little filter thing. I just love this thing. I just love the communicator. So closing it back up. And now the big one is his wings. So push the button right here. As you can see, just like in the show, well, in the movie, that green light and that red light keep going on and on forever until you close the wings. Now, I don't know if this works, but on JT Mitchell's video, you can push the button right here and it makes flying sounds. Well, mine's not broken, but mine doesn't do that. So I'm pushing as hard as I can and there's nothing coming out of there. So I don't know. So you tuck the wings back in. So when you put the wings away, it makes this little ding noise. So take that, close the wings up. Now let's activate his Space Ranger mode.
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger. No readout yet if the air is breathable. I better keep my helmet closed.
And now let's just open the helmet just for shits and giggles.
The air isn't toxic. How dare you open a space man's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
Close it back.
Switching to internal air supply.
So there's more sounds when you push the button than when you open the helmet and the laser button. Well, the laser button, he just does this. He just turns his head. The communicator, we'll get to in a bit, so let's just do some more sounds from the helmet.
Hey, careful. That's against regulations. Thank you. I would prefer the helmet down for a while. The air isn't toxic. Helmet closing. Prepare for adventure. The air is breathable. Surprising for an uncharted planet. This helmet is standard issue, friend. Perfect for missions in deep space. It's good to breathe planetary air again. Thank you. Easy there, easy. It's a very precise fit. You know, everything looks just a little bigger with the helmet open. Say, you look a bit rounder than before.
So basically that's about it for that. Now, the communicator right here, you turn it on, we'll flip it out.
Yes, I need to rendezvous with Star Command.
And then push this button right here.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Command, Star Command. My ship has run off course to Sector 12. Do you copy? Why don't they answer? My communicator seems to be malfunctioning. Are you ready for adventure in uncharted space? To infinity and beyond!
Now I'm going to show you the talking mode. Now, before I turn it on, let me just say this. Now, when you talk to him like normal, it'll respond normal. Now, if you yell at him, he'll like freak out. So let's get this started.
Buzz Lightyear reporting for sector duty.
Hello, Buzz Lightyear.
I sense something. Look out!
Did you get him?
Hey, this place looks familiar. Have I been here before?
And now let's see if I can make him freak out. Ah!
What was that? Not to worry, a Space Ranger fears nothing.
Look out, Buzz! Woo!
Now, no need to raise your voice. I can hear you perfectly fine.
That's funny. I like that. Now, the wings is the cool part, so let's get ready. Ready? Here we go.
I could fly around this room with my eyes closed.
Now, when you start to move them around, it'll have like flying sounds, so here we go.
See? I can fly.
Now, his arms can go 360 degrees like that. Well, I don't think so. It can go up to there and then down to there. His arms can pivot out, I think. Can you move the arms? No, you can't move the arms like... Oh, wait, yeah, you can. You can move them out like that. The wrists can move like that, and his elbow can bend. Has like individual fingers right here. The thumb is... I think it's just pinned in there, so more posability for the fingers than the thumb. Has a waist. Let me show you the waist. The waist can go back. So there's like 1, 2. I think that's how far it goes. So like 2 clicks. His legs has the biggest ratchet joints I've ever heard. So you just bend his knees like this, And that ratchet joint is really tight, and I do like that. Though you have to worry, it won't break. You just gotta be sure it's all the way down like that. Like that. His feet can go up like this, like that, like that. And that's all for the posability. All the green that you see on here, like on his wrists, on his arms, his feet, and legs, on his belt, is they can glow in the dark. Now, I was gonna do this, but since it's daytime, you know, I can't do that. So if you want to just see a Google image of it or something like that, then go ahead. But as of right now, I can't do the glow in the dark thing. But it's a really cool feature, I do admit. So let's say your power goes out, get your Buzz Lightyear, put some light over it, like from your phone, and there you go, a glow in the dark. So overall, I love this guy. I mean, I just love him. I mean, who doesn't love Buzz Lightyear? I mean, the posability is great. The buttons and gimmicks are fantastic. The wings are freaking cool as hell. The communicator is really cool. And overall, the voice in this, you know, by Tim Allen in this toy is really done greatly. Greatly, is that a word? I don't care. It's just awesome. So if you ever find this guy online or anywhere, well, it's tough to find him anywhere in stores. So if you find him online for at least a cheaper price, I highly recommend getting this guy for your collection if you're a Toy Story fan. He would go so well with Woody and the gang, so definitely get this guy. That's all I gotta say, and I'll catch you guys later.
You got a friend in me.